Okay, so this is the level of PSYOP we're dealing with. We have a CEO of a company, not only, so let me just reiterate some of the shady things this mofo has done since the beginning. So, in May 4th of 2021, Adam Aaron rescheduled the shareholder meeting where Apes had the float. We had 100% of the float, but he had to reschedule it. That way he could toss out all of the votes in February so that we could only come up short with the float count later when he rescheduled it later that year in July. Now, all of a sudden, we get diluted. Ape comes out, and then Ape get, further dilution. And then all of a sudden, in today's earnings report, now he brings up DRS. Fuck off. He's full of shit. There is zero evidence for DRS not being able to short shares. And for those of you who are on the fence about it, which what I'm seeing from the ape community is AMC is calling bullshit on that, because all it takes is one look at GME to realize, oh wait, they probably are still shorting because the short interest from GameStop has done nothing but go up since DRS was brought to everyone's attention. And by the way, the DRS system was invented in 1996, and you're telling me just now, Adam Aaron, after being in the industry for so long, you just now bring it up? You just now say it prevents shorts from shorting the company? Bull fucking shit. So the reason they want you to DRS, and I don't give a shit if you agree with me or not, because this is the source documentation, this is the requirements for an issuer to be eligible as a DRS limited participant. So if you want to use DRS, it's the DTC system, here are your requirements. Number 1, you must participate in the FAST program and abide by DTC's requirements governing participation in the FAST program, which requirements are proposed to be amended by this filing. Number 2, execute a DTC limited participant account agreement, deliver transaction advices directly to investors relating to DRS withdrawal by transfer request, and provide DTC with a file containing the information required by DTC, which must include, among other things, the transaction advice delivery date, in a format and using functionality as specified by DTC from time to time. Number 4, complete DTC's training program on DRS and profile modification system. Number 5, participate in the profile surety or insurance program to initiate profile transactions. Number 6, implement program changes related to DTC internal systems modifications within a reasonable time upon receiving notification from DTC of such modifications. Number 7, implement program changes to support and expand DRS processing capabilities as agreed to by the DRS Ad Hoc Committee. And existing DRS limited participants shall have a period of 6 months from the date of the Commission's approval of this filing, within which they must comply with these requirements. If an agent is not compliant with these requirements upon the expiration of such period, DTC shall have the right, using its sole discretion, to terminate or to continue the agent's status as a DRS limited participant. You're not doing shit by DRSing other than you're trapping yourself for when the stock goes up. Guess what? When you want to sell your shares, it doesn't happen instantly. You have to wait. And guess what? If more people are trying to sell at the same time you are, which they likely will be if the price goes up, you're fucked. It will take you multiple days to sell. Now, all of the talk about locking the float, all of the talk about shorts not being able to sell, I don't give a fuck if he is the CEO of the company. He's full of shit. And why, if you've been in the industry this long, and the DRS has been around this long, why the fuck would you just now bring it up now at the 52-week low of AMC? Why the fuck would you not have brought this up earlier in the year? Somewhere around here, or here, or here. Why not then? How come now? It makes zero fucking sense. If you go look, the industry literally says this. Hold on. Dematerialization white paper. This white paper was written in September of 2020. Now, go look at the claim that DRS stops shorting. You will not find an article that was written before this white paper. You know why? Because guess what the major point of this filing was? I'm going to zoom in so no one here can miss it. Incentivize participation in DRS. Well, they sure as fuck have done that, because guess what? It's an industry-wide collaborative effort, because if you eliminate physical certificates, guess what that does by default? It eliminates risk for the DTCC, and that's exactly what they want. The DTC DRS has been around since the 80s, and if you didn't believe me, here's a comment from ComputerShare in 2017, right when they were regulating this whole DRS shit to get ready for the white paper and to, I guess, rope in everybody that doesn't like to read source documents and, would rather stay on Reddit. But Here is what they say in the comment letter. Computershare appreciates the opportunity to comment again on the amended proposed rule change of the Depository Trust Company referenced above the proposal. The Computershare provides transfer agent services for approximately 2,700 issuer clients and approximately 17 million of the registered shareholders. Computershare is also an active member of the Securities Transfer Association. Computershare provided comments to the Securities and Exchange Commission by letters dated June 22, 2007 and March 20, 2008 to the prior versions of the proposal published May 25, 2007 and February 28, 2008. This latest DTC proposal includes only 2 minor changes from prior versions, neither of which impacts Computershare. DTC has failed to address any of Computershare's objections, which are shared by other members of the transfer agent industry and the STA. Computershare is very disappointed that the Commission still has not taken any action to invalidate DTC's attempts through the proposal to regulate transfer agents without any legal authority to do so. If the proposal is adopted, the Commission will be relinquishing its authority to regulate transfer agents to DTC. As noted in our prior letter, this is especially troubling as the Commission is developing new and amended transfer agent rules covering subjects similar to these presented in the proposal. Computershare strongly objects. So, the company that you're all FOMOing into with purple donuts objected to this very thing that you're all saying is going to cause MOAS. Now, what it's going to do is prevent you from selling during MOAS, and there's, again, zero evidence other than on Reddit, other than on opinionated news articles that are going to say otherwise. And if you don't believe me, go try and find one, because the only place you're going to find it is those places. Go read the source docs, and all you're going to see is the opposite. So, again, use your head. This is their goal, people. You're playing into their hand, and Adam Aaron is a you-know-what. Bye-bye.